to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Wednesday we are. Yes, we are. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having an awesome week so far. Happy hump day, right? We're almost at the official halfway point of the week. Hope you guys are ready or rocking out whatever goals, hopes, plans, dreams, ambitions you have for this week and are making it happen. Quickly before we get started, convention tickets have gone on sale officially. It is going to be an event in September. It is doTERRA's yearly event. There's tons of cool stuff. It's about a week-long event, so there's so many cool things going on. Guest speakers, things like that. Some bit of the science behind the essential oils about why you should be interested, and also a lot to do with how to reduce your toxic load in your life and how to reduce toxicity in your life. So if this is something that you or somebody you know of is interested in attending, there's going to be tons of cool stuff that goes along or that comes along with convention tickets. It is going to be in Utah at the stadium where the Utah Jazz play. If you are interested in attending in person, definitely reach out to me. We can get you some travel arrangements going on and hotel booking, stuff like that. There's also an online live stream version that is going on, and that's the one that I'm super excited about. There's an option to purchase a swag box with it. That one's got me super excited. There's tons of cool things that come in the swag box, some exclusive products that aren't regularly sold. So that's what makes me super excited, right? Stuff that people can't normally get their hands on. Yes, I'm an exclusive club. Definitely. So tickets go up in price in July, so we want to lock in the lowest possible price. I believe it's like a $50 difference, right? So we want to save ourselves some money, get on convention tickets as quickly as possible. So if you're interested in attending it, or you know of somebody who is interested in learning about how to reduce the toxic load in their lives, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. I have launched a weight loss course for beginners. It is an online digital course for download. Discover 5 little known secrets on how to lose weight. If you or somebody you know of is interested in getting access, I know we're all looking to get a little bit back into shape for the summer months. So definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. There's tons of cool stuff that comes along with the initial launch. And I'm super excited to get it out there into the world for the masses to consume. It's going to be awesome. Rock on. So, all right, cool. So today, let's get right into today's topic. That's all I've got, really. There's so much going on, but that's really the forefront of what's going on right now. Today is actually Let Things Go Day, right? So what I wanted to talk is a little bit about how to, let go of the past and move towards, your best life, right? Move towards doing things in a better way. For me, this was something that I really had to learn, because I really have a problem with letting things go. With sort of admitting that, the past is the past and it's time to move on. So for me, this was really a big learning curve. And that's why I like teaching about this so much, because I do have a real big tendency to bring things up and to not let arguments go, stuff like that, not let, good things that happen go and sort of move on. So this is where I love teaching about this. I've got some tips that help me. Hopefully they help you too, and hopefully you get some value out of them, right? So, number one thing you can do on how to let go of the past and move towards living your best life is to think on the positive side, right? Think positively about the event that happened, right? Whether it be an argument, whether it be something good, right? Something like a win for you, whether it be, something that maybe, somebody said something to you and you can't really, and now they're taking up space in your mind rent free, and you can't really let it go, right? And it's trust me, I know how you feel, because this was me, right? I was I was really big on this, because especially if I won, right? And if I was right, I would totally bring it up just to give myself that, that sense of assurance, right? That sense of accomplishment, right? I'm better than you type thing. And that really is not good for you. It's not good for the other person. It's not good for anybody, right? And it's not good in terms of allowing you to move forward and live your best life. It's not good in terms of having good things happen to you, right? Because when you're always trying to put people down, or when you're always trying to look at the negative side of things, right? And you're always trying to think about, this is why this person did that, or this must have been the reason why they did that. That can be very detrimental to your overall wellness, right? You're not hurting anybody else by holding a grudge, by, not letting things go, by, hating other people. It's not hurting anybody else. And it's not having an effect on anybody else. It is only hurting and having an effect on you. So that's why we need to think, and you know what? Think about it in a positive way. If that person did or said something to you that you really didn't like, that's not a bad thing. That's just a learning experience. Somehow, right? Follow me for a little bit. Somehow you made that happen, right? You asked for that to happen. You did something in order to make it so that that person had to do that to you. That person doesn't just wake up in the morning and say, Andrew, that's it. Your life is, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that Andrew's life is the worst possible life that he could ever have. And, I'm going to make sure that he's just upset all the time. And, I'm going to make sure that whenever I can put him down, I can put him down. People don't normally wake up in the morning feeling like that. So that's why you need to think positively about about what happened, and as a way for you to move forward, right? You're not doing any good by thinking negatively. You're only doing good by thinking positively. Number 2, accept that people are different. I like this one. And I like this title, right? Accept that people are different. Because that's it, right? Accept that there are some things you can change, and there are other things that you can't change. There are people that are very, very just upset at the world. I like the way that there's 2 quotes that I have here. The first one is, there's only really 8 or 9 really mean and nasty people in the world. And, they move around a lot, so you're liable to run into 1 or 2 every now and then. But when you do, you just say, oh, that's fine. There's only 8 more of you in the entire world. I can deal with that. And that to me is a great way to look at things. And I really like that, because there is, right? You do meet real people that are not happy at life, that are just looking to put other people down because they are down themselves, right? They can't they can't grasp the positivity concept, right? So they're down here and they want to bring everybody else down to their level because it's too hard to bring themselves up. There's another quote that I love from Batman. It was, not Bruce Wayne, it was the butler. Oh man, Alfred, that's who it was. It says, Master Bruce, some people just want to watch the world burn. I can't do an English accent, so I'm not even going to try. But that's what it is, right? Some people just want to watch the world burn. And it's true. There is people out there whose intentions are not pure. They are not doing things that, you could see yourself doing. They're not doing things that align with your life purpose, right? And they're not supposed to, right? Not everybody is different. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody thinks the same, and not everybody is going to picture, success or a happy day the same, right? Everybody's going to have different thoughts around it. That's why you need to accept that people are different, accept that there are some things that you can change, and there are other things that you can't. What you can change more than anything is your outlook towards it, right? Your outlook towards life, your outlook towards the way that you treat people, your outlook towards how you perceive people treating you, right? That's a real big thing to it too, is that we can sort of come off as like, okay, this person doesn't like me. That person doesn't like me, so I'm not going to do anything to make that person like me because they have automatically made up their mind and there's no changing it, right? That's not the way to think about it. People think differently, people act differently, and you don't know what you don't know. So I mean, if you think that somebody doesn't like you, maybe you do something to show that person that you're a likable person, or maybe you straight up ask them, right? I don't know, step outside your comfort zone a little bit. But that's what you need to do. You need to stop stressing about the stuff that you can't change and just focus on the stuff that you can change, right? Your positive outlook towards people. Number 3, stop the blame game, right? People are different. You can't blame other people. Other people do not have your best interests at heart. Other people do not really care about what's going on in your life. Other people are so focused and they're so concerned on what's going on with their lives, right? And they're so busy already and they have so much going on that they can't possibly think, really care about much more that's going on in your life than at the surface, right? Because they're just so busy in their own lives. So that's what we have to do, right? You have to stop blaming other people for your misfortunes, right? Nobody cares. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to, pick you up out of the depths and say, all right, Andrew, right? Time to get up. Nobody's coming knocking on the door and saying, hey, Andrew, it's time to get going to work today, right? You're going to have to do these extra things if you want to try and build a successful business, right? So there's a lot of things that we can control, and we need to stop blaming other people for our misfortunes, right? The government didn't have anything to do with us not having money. The economy didn't have anything to do with our outlook on life. The trees didn't turn green because, things are just going well in life right now. There's the weather is not against you. Right? It is not, the Mother Nature is not against you, right? So there's so many things that we can blame, right? If the liberals were in charge, or if the conservatives were in charge, or if it was wintertime, it would be easier, or if it was summertime, it would be easier, or, if maybe I was a little bit younger, it would be easier, if I was older, it would be easier, right? There's so many things that you could do that you could blame other people for. And that's where we need to stop the blame game, because I mentioned it earlier, right? There's nothing good coming out of your life if you just keep blaming other people instead of trying to focus on what you're not bringing to the table, and maybe up that a little bit, right? It's not other people, it's you. You're not a tree, right? You can move, you can change, you can grow, and you don't have to do it. You don't, or even if you want to do it just because that person says you can't do it. I'm really a lot like that too. I'm very much like that. If you tell me I can't do something, I'm totally going to do it, or I'm at very least going to try, because I'm going to prove you wrong. So, stop blaming other people for what's going on. Stop blaming other people for what happened in the past, and just accept that is what it is. That happened? Great. My life is different, better, maybe the same than because of it. Right? So we have to learn. We have to just use that as a learning experience. It's not blaming. It's not happening to us. It's happening for us, because we need to learn to deal with things differently. That's really what I think it's telling us. So today we are National Let Things Go Day. Yeah, all right. So we have some ways on how to let go of the past and move towards living your best life. Number 1, think positively. Number 2. Accept that people are different. Number 3, stop the blame game. Number 4, go easy on yourself. Right? Just go easy on yourself. Life is hard. Oof. Time out. Water. Side note, water. Great for your overall wellness. So, life is hard, right? Getting up in the morning every day to go to work, going to work, more often than not a job that we don't really care for, but it pays the bills. Coming home to deal with our family, going to extracurricular activities, doing things that make us happy, and then all the other stuff that comes along with it. Life is hard, right? There's so much more that we would love to be doing, but we have to do, our regular adulting responsibilities. Or even our regular children responsibilities, right? There's responsibilities for every level of age group, right? So, that's where we need to just go easy on yourself a little bit. You're not going to be able to change your whole world overnight. You're not going to be able to incorporate a whole new set of habits overnight. It's going to be something that happens a little bit over time. Now, how long does it take? How much time do you need? I don't know. I really don't know. You can't know that until you start going, right? Until you start doing things. Until you actually step into the persona of the person that you want to be and the person that you know is going to be a benefit towards your life. You can't expect yourself to do everything always, right? There's not enough time, there's not enough energy or effort in the world to be able to accomplish everything that you want to all the time. That's why you need to go easy on yourself, because every once in a while, you're going to do things that fall a little bit short of your expectations. And you have to be okay with that, because there's no point in you getting down on yourself, because there's a world of people out there that would love to put you down. I promise you. Number 5, seek help. Right? This one, I am by no stretch of the imagination a doctor. I cannot sit here and prescribe you any sort of medication. I am not sitting here telling you that this is the way that you should live, nor do I have any sort of expertise on how to tell you how to live, right? Me, I'm a certified life coach as well as a certified essential oil expert, right? So I know what I know, but I am by no stretch of the imagination a professional. And I cannot sit here and tell you what's wrong with you, because I am not a professional. I am not certified to provide that type of help. That's why every once in a while, right, you need to seek help. You need to seek professional help with somebody that is trained in how to help your specific situation. Asking for help can seem like one of the, the least human things you can do. It makes you seem so weak and, like you're a nothing person, but I promise you there's nothing further from the truth. It takes guts. It takes, heart. It takes very much stepping outside of your comfort zone to admit that you have a problem and you can't do it by yourself and you can't, fight it by yourself. You need help and you need to seek the professional or seek the help of a professional, right? So that's where, if you need to, if all else fails, like I said, I've got tips that help me, but I am by no stretch of the imagination a doctor. So if these tips don't help you, the best you can do for yourself is to go seek some professional help. And, maybe there's some things that happen in your life that you need some help getting over, and you can't do it on your own. I promise you, the strongest thing you can ever do in your life is admit that you can't do it on your own and you need help. My last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. I love using essential oils for everything, and helping letting go of the past, not changing, but helping to have an effect on your emotions is definitely what essential oils are used for. The first oil that I have here is a blend called Peace, and Peace, if you're trying to let go of the past, and if you're trying to step into a new persona, and you need to be okay with what happened to you. You need to be at peace, right? You need to be calmed. You need to be relaxed. You need to be in that, I'm better now mode. I think I can take this on. I love using Peace for that one. A couple of drops on the hands, right? Deep inhales, allow it to, what happens is the essential oils, they go through your through your nose into your limbic brain, right? And the limbic brain is in charge of helping with emotions, right? So that's where the Peace is going to very much help you calm down. My last blend here that I have is Citrus Bliss. And Citrus Bliss is a blend of citrus oils that help promote happiness, uplift the mood, invigorate the senses. And let's get real here, right? When we're trying to let go of the past and we're trying to get over things that make us feel really down about ourselves, we need to be in a happy mood. We need to be uplifted, and we need to know that what is on the other side is actually going to be something that we're okay with. That's all I got for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, Or if you would like a free sample of oils, just to get your hands on a little bit of a trial before you make a big commitment, definitely drop me a comment, send me a message saying me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and an even better week. And I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.